Over the past couple days, I've talked a lot about renting NFTs. And I talk about this because I believe that with passive income and renting in the VeVe-verse, that's going to play a huge role when it comes to a lot of people being able to retire and have passive income and not physically lose a collectible by selling it. And I believe that passive income in the real world or the metaverse is going to play a big role in a lot of people's monetary success. So if you follow the VeVe and Ecomi family closely on Twitter and social media, you've noticed there's been a little bit of drama when it comes to paid groups. I want to stay away from the drama and I want to focus on something that I pulled from Randy Chavez's stream. If you guys don't follow Randy Chavez already, what are you guys doing? This guy streams all the time. He loves VeVe and Ecomi so much, and this guy has a giant bag of Ecomi. If you go onto his channel and listen to his story of how the OMI token made him a millionaire, really inspiring. Stay tuned. I'm going to be coming on his stream pretty soon, and make sure you guys subscribe to his channel so you don't miss that. So the little nugget that I took from this video, I'm just going to play the video for you guys of Andre Jek explaining this piece here that I really took away from this as a real world utility.
I'm planning on adding my own utility for some of the collectibles. So like if you have a collectible that I love, you'll come to my house Christmas, we'll all hang out. It's a party. Like the Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff. Like that's amazing. That's what I want to add that I think has a lot of values, like bringing people in real life. Like imagine utility that is community based. Like we don't have to wait for Ecomi to give us utility for things. We can create our own utility.
So what you just saw in the video is Andre Jek opening the doors of his house. Regardless of how you feel about Andre Jek, before VeVe, before Ecomi, this guy makes amazing videos. I love his content. He makes finance, investing, and stocks a lot of fun to watch. He has really good production value when it comes to his videos. I really enjoy them quite a bit. If you hold potentially his favorite NFT and the way he rolls this out, he doesn't know yet, you might be able to come to his house for Christmas. And if you think about that, the opportunities are huge. If you go to Andre Jek's house and let's say Logan Paul is there, or another celebrity, or someone that you would have never met otherwise, think of that business connection, think of the camaraderie, think of the community that is built around that. And the reason why this stood out to me is because, for example, if you wanted to have lunch with Warren Buffett, right now, the going rate for a lunch with Warren Buffett is $4.5 million. So if you needed, let's say, a Walt Disney statue for $10,000 to come to Christmas at Andre Jek's house and potentially meet somebody that helps kickstart your business, or you're able to pitch an elevator pitch to, that's going to be huge. And I believe that if that's the case and we're moving into that direction with our NFTs for real world utility, a lot of these NFTs are going to shoot up in price because time with these people could be priceless. One meeting can turn your whole life around. And when it comes to business, it's not about what you know, it's who you know. So another example of community and building relationships is actually something that Dan Schwabel brought up. If you guys don't know who Dan Schwabel is, he's a New York Times bestselling author. He's an awesome dude. We have good talks about collectibles and comics and mint numbers and things like that. I'll link his channel down below so you guys can check him out. He was recently interviewed by Taps Trade. You guys can go follow his channel as well. Both of them are amazing individuals and provide excellent content. I'm going to play the clip here during the interview of what Dan said, what real world utility could look like.
The normal thing you do with clients around the holidays, let's say, is you take them for dinner. But that's happening maybe a little less during COVID, right? Right. So obviously I'm hugely bullish on NFTs as like a Christmas or a Hanukkah or any holiday gift. But what he did was he said, hey, I'm trying to land this client at Disney. I'm just going to get, and this was bold, I'm just going to give him an Elsa. So literally gives an Elsa to a prospect, closes the deal for millions of dollars.
That's brilliant. That's,
so,
yeah, I mean, like,
and potentially it could be a tax write-off, a marketing expense.
So that was pretty cool. Such a small gesture with a VeVe NFT for someone that's associated with Disney led to $1 million deal. Just think about how valuable that is. Right now, an Elsa is going for $950. And with COVID, not being able to take people to lunch or exchange goods, having a digital collectible sent to somebody, you were able to close a deal. Plus, Dan also made a good point that this potentially in the future could be a business write-off. And that's going to be a valuable asset when it comes to businesses going forward and building that camaraderie and building that community around you. And that's real world utility if I've ever seen it. So these are not the only examples of real world utility that I've seen. I'm in this group where if you hold the Secret Rare Spider-Man, you have the Todd McFarlane Batman, or you have have the Superman, you're able to join. It's called the Holy Trinity 3 group. And the cool thing with this is there's a spa owner. He says that if you hold any of these 3 and you come to his spa, he'll give you 20% off your massage. And I've seen people get free haircuts for holding the Walt Disney statue. And this is only the beginning for real world utility, as people just want pictures with it, or they're going to have it as kind of like group access. We're already seeing a ton of different communities being built around a certain collectible, as each collectible has a certain scarcity to it. Depending on how many each one has will dictate how big the group can get. So it's where you can share similar interests, offer perks and things like that. The possibilities are endless, and an idea that I have is, so being that Disney is actually the official license holders to these NFTs, it wouldn't be too far off to say that you could see these NFTs for the golden moments potentially acting as a 10% discount when it comes to going to buy concessions, or acting as a fast pass to allow you to get on rides. And then we go back to the renting aspect of it, and just imagine how many people go to Disneyland on a regular basis and how much of a once in a lifetime experience that is for some people. I know tons of families potentially looking to save as much money as they can, but they're also looking to have the best experience, as Disneyland isn't something most people can go to every single day. It's sometimes once in a lifetime experience. And so if you're able to potentially rent out your Disney NFT for someone to go around and take a picture of the Walt Disney statue at the park with the AR version next to it, just so your kids can be happy, or having those utilities like I mentioned, I think that's pretty cool. I do believe renting will play a huge role when it comes to NFTs, but I do also believe outside of the VeVeverse, we're going to see a lot of real world implementations when it comes to these AR collectibles, especially with the unknown, where we don't know what AR glasses are going to look like. If Apple or Facebook or any of these companies come out with AR glasses that are able to display our NFTs, so you walk around and you can see NFTs placed in the real world, I think that would be amazing. I hope you guys took something from this video and are excited as I am for what the future holds. If you guys liked today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.